My name is Adrienne Kavanagh, and I've been at Revive since the first day that we launched.
My name is Stretch. Now that we've combined, I've been going to church for about 5 years now.
My name is Megan Lane, and I've been at Revive since June.
I'm Julie Forrest, and I've been coming to Revive since it started.
So I was raised LDS, and at the age of 8 years old, got baptized in the LDS faith. Went throughout my life, and at 24, decided that wasn't the path for me, and decided to leave the church without any other options. Really searching there for a very, very long time.
I grew up with a Protestant father, a Catholic mother, and raised by Mormon. I remember the nun coming in our second grade class and explaining about the First Holy Communion, and she drew a heart on the door, or on the chalkboard with a door in it, and the knock, knock, knock. Jesus comes knocking, and anybody who opens their heart and asks Jesus in, and I accepted Jesus then. My mother, being divorced, of course, did not stay in the church. I've walked away from God and Jesus several times. I walked away. I didn't go to church for 7 years.
My family did not go to church. We were not raised in the church at all, and but I always kind of knew there was something out there. I just wasn't sure what it was.
I was into the drug scene way too bad. I gave up meth about 20 years ago, and I just quit smoking weed here about 6 months ago, and that's still working good because I'm devoting more time to church than dealing drugs.
And so when I was in Salt Lake 5 years ago, I kind of had a inkling that maybe I wanted to try going to church, and so I kept getting flyers for a church that was coming right around the corner from my house, and so it was almost 5 years ago this month that I went to church for the first time. I really liked it, and it was very low-key and laid back, and so and I saw God doing a lot of things in my life for that time, and then moved out to Colorado and continued going to church there, but never really felt like I was at home or was really comfortable until I came here. And that was what just set me into, okay, this is what I need to do. I'm ready to fully feel what God has to offer for me.
Met my now husband Luke, and we decided that we would try to find a church together. And so we went looking, and we found Then Connections, Now Revive. And that's where I've been ever since.
I think a lot of the difference is just learning to rely on God, and that giving up that control, and that He's the one that's in control over everything. And so it's helped me not worry a lot, or if I have worries, just taking them to Him, and He's been the one that's, everything just makes life go a lot easier when you let Him in control.
I've settled down. I don't run around. I don't do the drugs anymore. I've lost a lot of weight. I just find church a lot more exciting than sitting at home watching TV.
For the last 3 or 4 weeks, I've been hearing that song, The River, go down to the river. And I did get baptized in the Boise River, and I'm like, well, I've already splashed myself, and then it just became clear that no, it's for me, that I need to do this. And I just feel that doing it this time is like a rededication of my faith.
Every time we do baptisms, there's always this little voice in the back of my head that says, I wonder if I should get baptized. I wonder if I should get baptized. And I've always told myself that time that I was 8 years old counted. That counts. That somehow I've checked off that box. But as I've been talking to people, and as I've been kind of finding out more about baptism, what it means to be baptized, and that it's not a saving ordinance, it's not a box to be checked, it's really a declaration of faith. It's really a declaration of I am going to follow Christ in front of everybody. When I was 8 years old, it was a social pressure. Now at 33, I'm ready to make that leap.
I've thought about it for a long time, and I'm not getting any younger. I figure it's time to devote more of my life to God, so I figure it's time to get baptized.
I think the most significant thing to me is that like I'm a sinner. Like not just a little, I mean, like I'm a sinner. Like, and I need the grace of God every second of every day. And even though I'm a sinner with a capital S, when I get baptized, like, and give my life to Christ, which I've already done, but that God would write his name on my soul. Like that God is willing, that Jesus is willing to give me his name, even though I mess up every day. For me to declare that in front of the world, like in front of my family, Revive, apparently the internet, like that's a big deal for me, to be like, I'm his, and this is my outward showing of a very inward commitment. And so I'm really, really stoked to do that.
I'm just kind of looking forward to taking that next step in my walk with Christ and just see what other awesomeness he has planned for me after taking this step.
Wife, my dog, just everything in general.
In the future. Because I have all this love for everybody. I don't care who they are or what they do, and I just fit right in here because we love people to life.
I would say, definitely take that leap because, if you're felt led to do so, I've kind of toyed with the idea of getting baptized for many years, and I never really felt like it was the right time. I was like, oh, maybe I should, but I never really felt at home. And coming here, within the first couple weeks of attending here, I decided, okay, whenever they do baptisms, I'm going to get baptized because I finally feel at home. So I would say if you're toying with it, just give it a shot because it's amazing what God's going to do.
Go for it. Don't hesitate. Do it.